So can you tell me some of the real strengths and skills areas of Dom?
Definitely he's very smart with his reading and maths.
Oh yeah?
Maths is his strong part.
Yeah, great.
I think by the end of the year he'll be doing probably year 6 maths.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and he loves his Pokemon, he loves his Mario Kart,
Uh-huh.
he loves being with his family. He's told me he wants to play some golf, so we're going to be looking into that for next year. So
Yeah, great.
I don't know much about my culture at the moment. We're still looking into all that, but yeah, he's very interested. He started doing the boys program at school in the Kirralee room, and he loves having Mr. Sampson as a teacher because he gets to do a lot more of that sort of stuff. But yeah, at home it's just all the values
Yeah.
we try and keep to.
So can you tell me a little bit more about how Dom communicates and how he gets his messages across?
Sometimes he gets very angry, and that's when you know he starts clenching his fists, and he'll just stamp his feet.
Yeah.
And just, if you don't understand him or anything, he'll just cry. If you give him step-by-step instructions, he copes pretty well, but if you tell him to do one thing and then another thing, he looks at you like you're crazy.
So what are some of the things that you've done or worked with to help support him through some of those those times of frustration?
I just take him away and explain things to him properly so he understands, and give him a little bit of time out to think about it. It seems to be working the best. So,
Okay.
but having the good relationship with Miss Murphy and the school really helps.
Great.
Just having them all understand what he's like. He has been known to flip tables and throw chairs and throw his work and take off, and so it's just having them understand what his personality is like.
So what were you able to share from home that has helped in the classroom, helped Mr. Murphy work in the classroom with him?
More just what he's like when he's angry, because that's his biggest issue, getting frustrated and getting angry. Coping mechanisms for him and for Mr. Murphy, because it is very frustrating sometimes, especially when you're trying to deal with the rest of the class as well. So I tell him, just send him out for a walk. Tell him to go and get a drink, come back in, and then talk to him about it.
What are some of the hopes and dreams you have for Dom moving forward?
Just that he feels like he can fit in anywhere he goes. High school's a very big concern for me, but with Paul's help it'll be a lot easier.
Tell me some other specific ways that the school really use that communication to best support families.
They phone calls all the time, and just one-on-one. As soon as you get here of an afternoon, they're like, I need to speak to you. So that's wonderful, especially if Dominic's had a bad day. I would much prefer to know as soon as I get here, so then I can deal with it at home as well. If he's in trouble, he knows he's not going to get away with it. But there's going to be rewards if he picks his behaviour up. If he's been good all day, they get 10 minutes free time. He always loves that. He loves going on the iPads, and Mr. Murphy has Xbox and PlayStation and pool tables. He doesn't like riding, so he hates when it's riding time, but he tells me, if I do my riding though, Mum, I get to go on PlayStation. Or I get to have 10 minutes to sit down and read my book. But yeah, he just loves it. He loves going to the gym. That's his little physical activity. He tells me when he gets home, I don't need to go outside, Mum, I went to the gym today.
How often do they do gym?
Every morning.
Every morning.
They either do gym or they go for a run or some sort of physical activity.